Hey, this is going to be a new series that my team and I have decided to make, and it's going to be called M3. The first reason is that I'm sitting in such a car, which means I'm sitting in an M3, which is, for many people, a dream car, or a car that has performance, handling, and everything else. What a lot of people would actually like to achieve in life. It's also one of my goals that I had on my bucket list, although it wasn't this specific car and so on. So that's the first reason. But the second reason is, it won't just be about this material stuff. But the second reason is that M3 stands for 3 English words starting with M. Millionaire Mindset Mastery. So these videos are meant to lead to conveying the mindset. And now I'll call it, unfortunately, something not so nice. I know it's not very proper here in the Czech Republic, but I'll say the millionaire mindset. I don't know if by millionaire I should imagine someone who earns more than $1 million a year, or millions, or someone who has made $1 million, earned $1 million in their entire life, or who has assets worth $1 million, millions, and so on. It doesn't matter at all, that's what it's called. I fall into all 3 of those categories, so one way or another. I'm not saying anything that I haven't experienced myself, that I haven't tried myself, that I haven't practiced myself. That's the first thing I want to mention. The second thing is that, without a doubt, here in the Czech Republic and in the world, we have significantly more successful people who have earned significantly more money, donated significantly more to nonprofits, to some charities, and so on. I'm working on it, I'm doing what I can, but the goal of these videos will be, if you're someone who is thinking about it and who would like to be that millionaire one day, however we want to call it, and you would like to, for example, earn something like that, generate it, and so on, then in these videos, in this series, I'd like to mention things that maybe at first glance don't seem related to money. I understand that money is very popular these days. I'm a proponent of the idea that money isn't everything. It can make many things significantly easier for you, of course. It can also cause you a lot of problems. Both are true. On the other hand, I'm convinced that with it, you can experience, I don't want to say a better life, but maybe a more colorful life and so on. So if you're here for the money, or for some kind of proper setup, some kind of mindset, and so on, we'll be discussing both here. And the first topic in this series is the topic of self-confidence. Self-confidence is often confused here in the Czech Republic with, how should I put it, conceit or arrogance or something like that. I don't think so at all. For me, self-confidence is one of the most important parts of life, and it's something that allows you to do what you want. It allows you to be, whether materially or non-materially, successful in business, in your career, in your personal life, and so on. A person without self-confidence is in a very bad spot. That's bad, right? You don't want to not have self-confidence. You want to have self-confidence, but you want it to be healthy. You want to have just the right amount. You want to work with it correctly. That's the correct thesis. And maybe now you're thinking that self-confidence is something like, how do I put this? That when you buy some interesting thing, you buy an expensive watch, you buy a car, you buy a new iPhone, you buy expensive clothes, you buy a house, an investment property, something like that. So, Jesus, what a stunt man. Jesus. Okay. Oh my God. Good thing the guy in front of us handled that well. That could have turned out badly. Self-confidence is necessary, and what will give you far more and far better quality self-confidence than buying an M3 or buying, say, turtlenecks or something like that, is that you do the thing you said you would do. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that right now you might be thinking, what the hell is he talking about? What the hell is he talking about? I'll say it again for you slowly. All those things I mentioned before. The car, these watches, and so on. Not these watches, I'm not really into that. But all the other things I mentioned, I've experienced them. And I can tell you, by far, the most self-confidence didn't come from buying a car, from buying an investment property, the newest iPhone, technology, all sorts of things, clothes, trips, from traveling the world, and so on. Yes, it gives you something, it definitely does, but it gives you that fake self-confidence. It's that kind of, that polished misery. That thing where, yeah, the guy buys things to fake that he doesn't believe in himself, but on the outside, he pretends he does. And that's really popular today on Instagram, on YouTube too, everywhere on social media. This is a very popular topic. So, and the key is that most people, and I did it too, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not some god who knows this, Jesus Christ, not at all. I'm learning it myself. I'm improving myself. But I believe that I'm already significantly further in this than I used to be when I was 25, 20, which of course it's an age thing. It's an age thing, but at the same time, it's also a matter of experience and going through it. And I'll mention it again, don't get attached to physical or material things. I can tell you that the most self-confidence, but the healthy, natural kind, came from me saying I'd take out the trash, and then I went and took it out. That I said I'd do for 2 months, 3 months in a row, every day, 75 push-ups or 70 push-ups, for example. And I did it every single day. The fact that I told a client I'd send them something at a certain time, that I'd deliver it today, and even though I had a ton to do, even though I was totally swamped, it took me 3 times as long to do the task because I was completely wiped out, because on that day, all those things just piled up on me. That's what gave me the confidence, that I finished it and that I did it just like I said I would. That I told my friends when I like them, and you like the person. That's normal these days. Whoever doesn't say that, I don't know where you've been living, but it's normal to tell people that you like them, that you love them, but also telling them the not so nice things. Hey, I don't think this is right, because this will get you into a bad situation, or this will turn out badly, and so on and so forth. To honestly say things as they are, not because maybe that person has something you don't and you want to ruin it for them a little, no, but to praise them. Dude, it's awesome that you have a house like this. That's amazing. We'd want that too. It's beautiful. Gosh, we're so happy for you. But then to say, for example, hey, watch out, you're making this mistake, in my opinion. Or do you think it's a mistake, or is it not a mistake? And have a discussion. To be, how should I put it? Not just in those emotions, not just in the positive or negative emotions. To be able to balance both and bring in that rational perspective, a healthy perspective I would call it, that, ladies and gentlemen, is an art. And I guarantee you that doing these things, that you do the things you said you would do, that you turn in that assignment on time for school, that you tell your parents you'll do it, and you do it. That it's not one of those, yeah, I'll do it, and then you don't do it, because you know what happens after that. Before that happens, don't forget to give this video a like, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and also hit the bell, because videos like this, mindset videos, which especially for people who are a bit younger, can very, very much help them move forward toward maybe becoming a millionaire one day, or not. This channel is a lot about marketing, about business, about money. Yeah, so we're always going to mention money here, but I think that money is only a part of that success. So that's why I just want to mention that you shouldn't be unnecessarily too attached to just money. Okay? Important thing. A common mistake. Back to the topic. Because if you don't do the things you said you would do, it'll start to eat at you internally. Even if not consciously, but maybe subconsciously. Subconsciously, what will happen is that suddenly your head, your body will know that it was supposed to do something it said it would do, and it didn't do it. And when your body knows it's supposed to do something and doesn't do it, it subconsciously, internally starts to slightly gnaw at you. It starts to gnaw you. It starts, a kind of distrust starts to build up inside you. Your own body, your own mind stops believing you. Like, hey, but I already said, I do these 18 things and I actually didn't do them. Damn, I'm actually a piece of, you know what, right? And so on. So, right? And where does that get you? And notice that people who have a lot of things they said they do and then don't, very often don't have self-confidence, or they have this fake self-confidence. It's not that honest self-confidence. It's not that true confidence. The kind where you really believe in yourself, but you believe in yourself for the right reasons. Because you're good. Because you actually did those things. Not because you just buy a nice thing and your self-confidence is grafted onto that. That's not it. That's not true. So, friends, the lesson of today's video. Self-confidence is necessary. You need to have self-confidence. healthy self-confidence. Not arrogance, not conceit, healthy self-confidence. And when you have healthy self-confidence, then healthy self-confidence is best built by doing the thing you said you were going to do. Okay, I'm just opening the gig here. That you do the thing when you said you would do it, and you'll do it constantly, nonstop, every single day. You'll constantly be doing those things. And I guarantee you that in a few months, maybe even a few weeks, maybe in half a year, you'll have such self-confidence, so healthy, so great, that your life will be amazing. You'll know that, like, to put it bluntly, no one can touch you because you know you can do those things, that you do them, that you're good, that you know how, and so on. And that is an incredibly valuable experience, ladies and gentlemen. That's something I wish every person could experience. I wish every person could experience what it's like to have healthy self-confidence, how you make decisions in life afterwards, how you then do your tasks, how you then build projects, how you do anything in life, how you educate yourself, how you move forward. Because friends, I guarantee you that it is, in a way, I don't want to say it's a cure for happiness, not at all. For happiness, you always need more things than just, being self-confident. For happiness, you need more things, more components in your life for everything to be great. And of course, there's the fact that you can be happy in a given moment, but overall, you might not be happy. It's a complicated thing, so I'm not going to comment on it in this video. The key thing is that if you want to achieve something in life, it's easier to do when you're self-confident, healthily self-confident, not arrogant, not conceited, healthily self-confident. That's the first thing. The second thing is, healthy self-confidence is built much better, more easily, more cheaply, and more quickly when you do the tasks you said you would do. It's not about buying things and putting these band-aids on yourself, as you might think. The world is full of it. Social media is full of it. That's not a social media problem. It's a people problem, It's not social media. They're not to blame. And this brings us to the next thing. To be able to do this, you need to do the things you say you're going to do, which means you actually do them. And that's how you gradually really raise it, build it, and create such a strong foundation. You create strong roots for your self-confidence so that nothing can just throw you off, because you know you can do it. You know you can deliver. You know you can get it done. And that's so powerful that no car, no watch, nothing like that can give you anything like it. It's just a little check mark, a kind of reward for doing the right thing and doing it well, that you treat yourself. Great. Sure, I definitely support material things. You should treat yourself. I think it's fine, It has its XYZ conditions, but it's fine. But self-confidence, ladies and gentlemen, will be the key to your success. Whether you're younger or older, it's an incredibly important thing. Healthy self-confidence. I'm mentioning it again. I hope no one interprets this video to mean that you should be arrogant and conceited and not greet people and just look down on them and so on. Not at all. Greet people, say thank you, appreciate every person, give praise, but also give constructive feedback. But believe that you can do it. Believe that you are capable. Believe that you are good. Then you'll be able to do things much better, more effectively. You'll be more capable, faster in your decision-making, you'll build better companies, and so on and so forth. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me for today in this video. I'd like to wish you a wonderful day. Definitely don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe to this channel, and also hit the bell for this channel, because there will be more tips like this. I'd like to release this type of video once a week, so it's a new series, M3. Remember that, and it'll be great. I think it will take you very far, especially if you're somewhere between, 15 and 30 years old. I think this will be key for you. Over 30, I think you might already know a lot of these things. You'll know them from practice. But even so, I think a review and training always helps. It helps me constantly, even though I understood some things at 25, to remind myself again, to go through it again, out loud like this. It's great, and I do it constantly in my life. I often talk to myself. For example, in my office, I think things through. I tell myself. I give myself harsh feedback on how I do things, and so on. If I'm doing it right, I build that self-confidence, I do the tasks I said I would do, and gradually it builds, and improves. And I believe that if you also want to achieve some of these goals, whether it's something like this or anything else that you have written down somewhere on your vision board or in your goals and so on, then follow this channel. Subscribe, hit the bell, and give it a like too. Don't forget to check out this video here. It's very good. I think it'll be very beneficial for you too. And I look forward to the next video. Have a great one. Bye.